Okay, so Gil, let's talk a bit more about channel partners, and in particular how channel partners can help with finding the right solutions for an organization that they are serving as an intermediary, as a vendor for. And perhaps you could tell us a little bit about your experience there in the field and how this operates, please.
Sure. So if we take it to the practical way of working, at the end of the day, a certain company, which is a 3D printing reseller, steps into the facility of a company, and they need to sell them the solution. I will put some presentations on to give you the background of how it works. So before that, just a small background. So we're working with a big network. Okay, and in this network, we have 3D printing startups where most of them, and this is the companies that we're looking for, are the ones that are offering faster printers, more materials, larger parts to produce, and a solution that, in their vision, right, can help organization manufacture parts. So this is one side. On the other side, you have the resellers that at the end of the day, they are choosing the product they want to sell, and they step into the customer. So I can, to understand how they can help in order to help companies adopt additive manufacturing into organization, I set up two definitions of resellers, two types. The first one is a box mover. Okay, and I just define it in a very simple way. The one that are selling different kind of solutions, and usually they are hardware focused, right? And they sell all kind of brands, and they step into the customer and they tell him, "Hey, Mr. Customer, I saw your manufacturing line or your lab. Where should I put the printer? Over there. Thank you very much. Tomorrow someone will come to do the training. Just make sure that I get paid." And it's okay, it's business, but they are just focusing on selling hardware. This is the first type. The second type is a solution provider, right? And the solution provider usually is a reseller that is minimum 5 to 10 years in the business. They're very knowledgeable, and they sell both hardware and software, meaning that they have the bird's eye view to understand that when they step into the organization to look and to understand the way they work, the last thing is to offer a certain printer. The first thing is to understand their needs and where are the bottlenecks. And talking about solutions, so a solution provider, a reseller, it doesn't necessarily sell all of these solutions, but he understands the concept of the end-to-end digital manufacturing workflow. And in this, no matter what he sells or the customer needs, he's supposed to address the following three pillars of the solutions. The first one is 3D software solutions that include design or simulation. Right? Before printing in the metal printer, you have some simulation software. As John said, topology optimization or work management in case of 3D Mind. All the setup of the software that's supposed to help in the process or support throughout the process before even you start. The second, 3D printers, of course, and the ones that are suitable to do, let's say, functional prototyping or end-use parts. And this could be, either printers that offer high-performance materials, thermoplastics, metals, and others. And the last step, which is also coming into awareness in the past time, is automated processing. So if you have all the software and all the printers, at the end of the day, you fill up a room with 200 parts, and someone needs to do the supporting movement, the surface finish, and the dyeing. Right? So when I step together with a reseller to a customer side, first, we do our homework, and we understand that we need to understand what is their workflow today. And usually it involves traditional methods, right? And where and how you can implement all of these three pillars. At the end of the day, together with them, we connect all the dots, because the software company that doing the simulation, they don't really understand the full process of printing. They have a certain clue, or the automated processing. So a reseller, a good reseller, is half a consultant, half a solution provider, and he steps to get to the customer, analyzing his needs, understanding the bottlenecks, and then tailoring down a solution with all the solution of the three pillars. That this is a value reseller And if companies want to implement 3D printing in their design manufacturing processes, they need someone to help them. And the reseller is also a consulting company, etc. But a reseller at the end of the day can do it very well.